and endless adventures. It's a place to celebrate, so discover the forest with your family today. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Taking over-the-counter or prescription drugs unnecessarily is a drag, whereas feeling great like you used to is the way it ought to be. Learn how to feel, function, and perform to your full health potential. Tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show, Sunday morning at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
The stock market's at an all-time high, and lots of people are making money. But are you the one who gets hurt the most when the market goes down? Did anyone ever show you how money is made when the market goes down? Learn how it's done at Online Trading Academy. Online Trading Academy teaches the right way to buy stocks, options, futures, and Forex. Online Trading Academy's instructors are certified professional traders who are profitable. They show you what they do every day, how to pick the right stocks, how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets, how to time the market, and how to limit the risk. Over 200,000 students have learned to invest. Why not you? Call Online Trading Academy now to attend a free half-day class to see how it works. At the free class, you'll also get the Wall Street Insiders Kit, packed with trading ideas, free. Call Online Trading Academy now. 561-674-9800. 561-674-9800. 561-674-9800.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
From time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station or the Beasley Broadcast Group.
I want to be Yes, indeed. All that I am is divine within me, and I am spiritually speaking to all of you on this Thanksgiving Eve. So as you're out and about, out on the streets, getting things ready for your festive occasion, or perhaps you're driving and you're on your way to your destination. Very busy roads today. Be alert and know that you are magnificent. And tonight's the night that we are going to express gratitude, the gratitude of who you are and all that we have and all that is possible for all of us. You see, it's all beginning right now. Right now, when you set the intention to be in gratitude. It doesn't begin when we sit at the Thanksgiving table and we have our wonderful feast and we're there with our family. It's not about that. It is the energy of gratitude that we put forth in every day. You know, the other day I was picking up some coffee on my way to work, and there was someone who couldn't decide if they wanted to turn into the lane, so I just proceeded to move ahead, and shortly thereafter they turned in right behind me. I placed my order for the coffee, and then they pulled in behind me, and I went up to the pay, and when I went to pay, I said to the person, I said, how much is the order behind me? And the girl looked at me and I said, how much is their order? And so she told me the amount. And I said, wonderful. I said, I'm going to pay for their coffee. And just tell them that I said happy Thanksgiving. I don't know them, but I want them to have a very happy Thanksgiving. The girl looked at me like I was absolutely nuts. But you see, that's the art of giving. To give of the heart when least expected. To give of the heart so that people know that there's kindness in the world. Especially during these times. Think about it. Everybody's rushing. Everybody's out and about. And we all have things we have to do, places to be. Jiminy Crickets, I've got to get to work too. But we have to be kind. We have to let everyone know that we care. You see, it begins in the simple moments of expression of care and kindness. These are the things that assist us every day in being better human beings and creating a shift in the world. Gratitude is the greatest force of energy. It is fueled by love, and love is the energy that fuels the universe. We're created in the essence of love. And this energy, this force, this fantastic flow is there to supply us with all of our needs, with abundance, with kindness, with joy, with harmony, with peace, with connectivity to mankind, to others, to the animals and the plant life, to keep us all one. We are all one. But when we close the doors in our homes, we feel very much disconnected. We have our own little family pod. And then we go out in the world and we notice that there's other people, other things going on. But are we really noticing? Are we really paying attention? You know, when I saw the indecision in the person's face and in their car position, I thought, well, I've got to go, right? But I also knew that they were just trying to decide what they were going to do next. And I said, wow, I've been there, not knowing which way to turn, which way to go. Do I have enough time to accomplish an errand? So I thought, let's make their day a little easier. Let's do something nice. And I'm going to challenge all of you to pay things forward, to do something wonderful for someone else. Because we have an opportunity to touch other people's hearts by simple gestures. It's really not about something spectacular. It's about acting with a sense of kindness and a soulful sense of generosity. And a soulful sense of generosity doesn't mean that one has to do something extravagant. It's not about that. It's about being one with the energy of kindness, being one with the energy of love, and looking out for fellow mankind. And it can begin with a cup of coffee. You see, together, we can make the shift. If you're following me on Facebook, and I hope you are, Sarah Spiritual Live on Facebook, then you know that I'm always posting things that talk about kindness and love and connectivity and gratitude and grace and harmony and music. And occasionally there's that post about my cat, Cleopatra. Just can't get enough of that cat, I'll tell you. She's all over the place. But there's something that Cleopatra does that is magnificent. She's able to just be. She can just be and sit in the energy and relax and just express herself any way she wants. There's no inhibitions. There's no concern as to what Sarah Spiritual or anyone else in the household is thinking. She couldn't care less what my dogs are up to. She is top cat. And she decides when she's going to do whatever it is she's doing. You see, she's got that freedom, that understanding of who she is, that understanding that love is the expression of self. And love, when given out into the energy, will attract other loving experiences. You know, Cleopatra is known to make me late almost every day. Don't tell anybody. But she's always just wanting to just cuddle up and sit on my lap, and always at the time when I'm ready to pop up and say, I gotta go. I've got to get moving. I've got appointments all day. And there she is, just jumping up and stretching and saying, hey, I'm coming on your lap now. And then who am I to say, Cleopatra, get off? So I have to sit for a moment. And she creates the energy for me to just sit and be. For me to just sit and be and to be in that energy of love. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful because she brings that energy of peace. And we all have that opportunity to be, well, I'm going to compare us to Cleopatra. We have that energy to be just like Cleopatra. To have that flow. To have that confidence that we can do what we want and express ourselves. I know that there are rules and regulations and boundaries and can't do everything we want wherever we are. We all know that. And if you're watching the news, well, there's quite a bit going on. And people are being called on the carpet for their behavior. But it's important for you to know that one must always be true to themselves and be known to speak your truth, whatever your truth is, and to speak your heart. And if your heart's not in alignment with something, then stay centered in there until you know what your heart feels. And understand that the heart fuels the energy of the universe, and that the heart is the source of everything that we desire, because it brings forth all the happenings. So on this Thanksgiving Eve, I welcome your calls here live on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 The Talk, and live in Atlanta at 1100 AM. We are connecting all across the nation, heart to heart, soul to soul, and we are expressing in gratitude. And tonight, I do want to hear your questions. I want to hear the questions that you need answered to assist you on your journey so that you can stay centered in that place of gratitude and love, and so that you have the clarity that you need. But I also want to know something very important. What are you grateful for? What do you appreciate in this world today? Is it something in your personal life? Something associated with your work or your job? Or maybe, just maybe, it has to do with something going on in the world. Some blessing that you've received. You know, the world is a magnificent place. I know that when we turn on the news, they do make sure we know everything that's not working. It keeps us on our toes. But be careful. Be careful of the power of the hypnotic suggestion. That hypnotic suggestion will make you feel the fear. It will draw you in and make you experience things that aren't part of your vibration. And it will begin to perpetuate more fear. We want to stand strong and true in the fact that love conquers all things. Because we are strong. Strong in love. Strong in grace and gratitude. Gratitude grounds us to the presence of greatness before the Creator. It grounds us in the energy that lets us know that this earth is the source of all of our needs. It can provide everything that we need. And it's not to be taken for granted, because this mighty earth fuels enough for everyone. There's no me or him or her or they or them. It's us. It's all of us in this vast world spinning around together, being in the energy and realizing that everyone has their gift and everyone has their blessings. And there are plenty of blessings for everyone. So then you may ask this question, well then why? Why is it that there are people who don't have? Some people are on their journey and they've experienced the hardship. And there's a contract within them that is a lesson and a test that allows them to find the strength and the courage to dig down deep within and make a shift. And we've all fallen on hard times, haven't we? We've all had those experiences that maybe things were not perfect, whether it was a family conflict, a personal issue, a financial catastrophe, whatever it was. We've all been in that moment where we had to dig down deep and rise above the fear. And the greatest way to rise above fear is to be grateful for what you do have, rather than focus on what you don't have, or what you don't know how it's going to get to you, how it's going to come, how you're going to create more. The universe always provides. And when you're in that moment of uncertainty, and yes, we've all been there, that uncertainty gives you the opportunity to dig within and find the truth. The truth that the uncertainty is fueled by an illusion that's causing confusion, that forces you to think that there's no way out. But there's always a way out. But at humans, we're very impatient. And patience is a virtue for a reason. And when we're patient, and we trust that we know that what we want is what we want, and how we want it, and the vision that we see forth, then there's a lesson of trust and truth that has to be learned. And we need to trust that it's going to come in the perfect time. The perfect happening, the perfect career, the perfect financial abundance, the perfect health, the perfect mate, it all comes. It comes when you least expect it. It's much like someone who's an overnight sensation, who's a performer. They can sing and dance and sweat at the bars singing at night and just work into a sweat every night, just swaying and fighting and going through everything they have to do just to get to where they need to go. And night after night, they sing and no one really notices. Just a few people in the crowd. Yay, good job. Then suddenly one day they're there receiving a Grammy. And they're like, wow, where did they come from? Overnight sensation. What they didn't see was the heartache. They didn't see the disappointment. We don't always see the fears that people have to endure. We don't see the inner battles. We don't see the feelings of less than, unworthy, unimportant. We don't see people conquer their fears of abandonment and loss and hurt. Those are not things that we can see. Maybe we can detect some of it, but we can't really see that. Even those experiences, gratitude is necessary for those as well, because those experiences give us an opportunity to grow and to truly, truly understand who we are and why we're here and what we bring forth into this world. It's a great time to claim your love for self. It's a great time to be grateful for your life. It's a great time to be grateful for you, all of you, every aspect of you that shines into this world. So there are a few things that are not quite in alignment yet. It's really okay. It's okay because you will get there. Appreciate what you do have. Appreciate that everything happens in the perfect time. And love Love is the source of every answer. And love can make all the difference in your world. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then we're going to go to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470 here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 The Talk, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. We welcome you on this Thanksgiving evening. And I, Sarah Spiritual, am grateful for you, my listening audience, my Facebook friends, those of you who interact with me live on Periscope and Facebook. We're going to be taking your questions on Facebook. We're going to take your questions live on air on the phone lines, and we're giving back. What do you think? I'm just giving out coffee to strangers? We're going to give gifts to all of you. We are going to have some winners tonight, some winners that are going to share in the experience, and we're going to transform and share the love and the gratitude. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know, well, we're going to be right back.
Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up. For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2727 2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
From time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station or the Beasley Broadcast Group.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed. Do you know me? Every soul has its journey, and we're journeying together here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 The Talk, and 1100 in Atlanta. I want to give a special shout out to my friends in Atlanta who follow the show. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. I love having the ride with you when you're driving from work and sharing time with you. I love sharing time and space with everyone here in South Florida and all across the nation. And happy Thanksgiving to those of you who are on Facebook. Happy Thanksgiving, Alan. Happy Thanksgiving, Sharon. Thank you so much for your Facebook messages. We are going to be giving a prize to someone out on Facebook for your question. So you just never know whose question we're going to answer tonight and give a prize as well. I figured, heck, it's Thanksgiving. We cannot just give it to the people on the radio. We've got to be happening in Facebook, don't you think? So we want to make sure that everyone follows us on Sarah Spiritual Live on Facebook. Join us. Go to the Sarah Spiritual Facebook page and be sure to follow me. Be sure to click that you like the page. I hope you do. And let's journey together. I'm always posting different things. Never know what's going to pop up. When I was sitting with Spirit earlier today and I was preparing, Spirit was sharing with me the true expression of who we are. The expression of the Creator that we bring forth into the world, and that every inspiration that we have has a divine intent. There's a divine purpose. You know, sometimes we just think we come up with the best ideas. Sometimes I jump up and down and go, I've got a great idea. Of course, people who know me, they get a little worried. They're like, oh, shoot, she's got another one of her great crazy ideas. But it comes like a wish of energy. And when that wish of energy comes flying through, I just got to grab it. And I encourage you to be in tune with that divine inspiration, that divine knowing. Oh, I see here we've got Janelle Eve. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Janelle. Thank you, Rebecca. I'm grateful for you on Facebook. I'm so happy to have all of you. We are tapping into the energy, and I welcome your phone calls here tonight at 1-888-565-1470. We've got calls coming in, and I think I have to go right to the phone lines. What do you think? I'm going to go to Tampa because I've got a caller on the line in Tampa, and I think I have to take this call. Hello? Hello, you're on live.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Who is this?
This is Allison.
Allison, how are you? Are you listening to the show?
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much, Allison. I'm so glad to have you on live. And Allison, where do you live? Not your address. What town are you in?
I'm in Tampa.
You're in Tampa. Great, Allison. And do you listen to my show whenever you can?
Yes.
Well, I am grateful for little listeners just like you. You know what, Allison? I have a message for you from Spirit. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
I see that you are going to win a big award this 2018 for dancing. Are you working hard to win an award in dancing?
Yes.
Are you going up for some championships this spring?
Yes.
Well, I see that coming. And I'm also seeing your scholastic accomplishments jumping with leaps and bounds, almost like a dancing jumping bean. You're going to hit new scholastic heights this year as well. And Spirit tells me that you're feeling a lot more confident about your studies. Is that right?
Yes.
Tell me, Allison, what are you grateful for in this Thanksgiving Eve?
I'm grateful that my mom is paying me dance.
Grateful your mom's taking you to dance. That's a great thing to be grateful for. And I'm grateful for you and for your mom and your support of my show. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, honey. Thank you for following the show. And I know whenever possible, you follow me on Periscope. So thank you so much for following me. I really appreciate it. And I am grateful for you, honey. All right. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving. And we're
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We're going to go to our next caller. And our next caller's in West Palm Beach. So we went from Tampa, and we're going to pop down to West Palm Beach. And we've got calls from Tennessee. We've got calls from New York. And we're just all across the board on this Thanksgiving Eve. And those of you who are busy cooking, I've got some tips for you. We are going to be making some death by chocolate. So be sure as you're listening to the show to have out your pen and paper, because we've got a recipe literally to die for. Going right back to the phone lines, 1-888-565-1470. And I'm going to West Palm Beach, and I have Vanessa on the line. Vanessa, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Vanessa. And do you have me on in a speaker in some room somewhere where you are?
You're not on speaker. No, I just got home. I don't know if it's
I'm echoing. I'm
Are
echoing.
you?
Yes, that's all right, honey. So first of all, Vanessa, before I ask how can I assist you, what are you grateful for on this Thanksgiving Eve?
Oh, my family.
Your family.
Definitely, yes.
And what do you love the best about your family? I'm going to put you on the spot now. I hope they're all listening.
Oh, my kids, they're a challenge, but I love them.
Wonderful, wonderful, Vanessa. And how can I assist you tonight?
Well, I don't know if you remember back a couple months ago when we first met at the painting class up in Wellington.
Yes.
I remember you asking me if I had family in Orlando, and I had said yes, and you said that I would be moving, have a new home, have a new job. But my husband was always against it.
Right.
He would always say no. And now he told me a couple days ago that we are moving to Orlando. So I just want to make sure that it's the right move and that everything is going to work out.
Okay. Let me take a look at that. So interesting. Sometimes I spy with my Sarah spiritual eye, and oops, I see stuff you guys don't see. That's the crazy part. So let me take a look and see. So he has a new job opportunity. Is that correct? Or he's working on something?
His brother,
okay.
His brother says he can get him into something.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting, but I'm seeing this beautiful tree. So wherever you're going to live, close to where you live or maybe on your property, I see this beautiful tree because I just drew a tree. And trust me, honey, I might have met you at a paint class, but I cannot draw or paint. But I see this beautiful, beautiful tree, and this tree has many branches, and they expand, and I see a lot of expansiveness. This is what this message means to me, that there's expansiveness coming to you. And I'm seeing that there's new friends, and there's reconnection with family, and I'm also seeing that the relationship gets to deepen. I feel as if we've hit a block or a wall where we are at our current job for you. Yes, as much as it's a lovely job, we can only get so much there. Yes.
Yes.
And you work with great people, and I think out of everything, that's going to be a sad part, to leave the people that are your coworkers. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And you were kind enough to introduce me to some of them, I think. Yes.
I did.
Yes. And a wonderful group of people. I'm grateful for that experience. And I can share with you that you will find another spot. It may not have the same warm, cozy feeling, but I do feel that this is going to also give you an opportunity, because I'm thinking we need to go back to school, or I'm thinking we need to finish something else. Is that correct? Is there a little more studying we've got to do?
Yeah, I thought about going to school. I just don't know exactly what, because I went to school a couple years ago and it wasn't for the right thing.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm still debating on what exactly I want to study.
Well, once you get to Orlando, you're going to be fine. And you're going to notice that there's opportunities coming for you that are going to give you different choices. And they have a lot of great schooling there in Orlando. So you're going to have quite the opportunity. And I feel that this move is going to be a good shift for you. Do I see you staying there for 10 years? No, I'm not so sure about that. I don't feel it's a long-term commitment. I feel as if the particular spot you're going to land at initially, that first little spot, that spot is not the spot where I see you staying. I see it as a stepping stone. You may stay in the area, but I don't see you staying in that same spot for a very long time. It's more to get your feet wet and step into it. So I'm so glad that you're following the promptings and the universe is leading you down a path. And sometimes Spirit tells us things that might happen so that we pay attention when it starts to happen. So thank you for the follow-up question and the confirmation that Spirit knew something that, we all can't quite figure out all at the time.
Yeah.
All right, honey. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
And you're going to be moving coming into the January time, yes?
Yes.
Okay. This is when I see the move. I see the move in the January time between the 10th and the 20th. That's somewhere around there.
Okay.
All right, honey. God bless you. Thank you so much, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, Sarah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
1-888-565-1470. We are here live on Facebook, on Sarah's Spiritual Page. We are live on Periscope. We're heard live across the nation on TuneIn and iHeartRadio. And I've got a caller, and my caller is in Tennessee, and I've got Alan on the line. Alan, how are you this evening?
Great, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Alan. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Oh, I got one question, and just to get a little stress off me. I interviewed for another position out of state in my job, and I just want to know if you see any movement change in my life in the future.
And you've been feeling very stuck and blocked in where you currently are. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And everywhere you turn, it's like a dead end. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And we're also finding, Jiminy Crickets, we've got some snippy little people you work with, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And they got authority issues. You know
yes.
what? They're starting to trigger me. I don't know. I'm starting to feel a little, oh my God. So you guys push each other's buttons. So I understand it's a very high pace. I feel as if, and this is exactly what Spirit's showing me, I feel as if that there's a manager above you, a supervisor is the word they give me, a supervisor who makes things difficult for you at your current position. Is that correct?
Yes, he's 2 ranks above my rank.
Okay. And I feel as if he's your stumbling block. Like if he has any say, he would put you in cell block number 4 in the corner. Like that's where he's going to put you. He's going to lock you up is what they tell me. Do you work in some kind of system with prisons or something?
Yeah, I'm a lieutenant out of prison, yeah.
Oh, well, no wonder they're putting you in the cell block, baby, because, he would just throw the key away. Let me tell you something that is not a pretty picture. Okay. But I do feel that there's a very strong possibility you're going to make it through to take yourself out of there and relocate to another state. Yes, that's the issue. We want to get out of the state, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the matter? You're not liking it in Tennessee?
They're not letting me work up to what I'm capable of, and it's getting old.
It is getting old. I see resistance in the movement. I'm going to make some suggestions. You and I are friends on Facebook. Is that correct? Or do you follow me on Facebook? All right. Alan, if you could do me the favor and send me a message on Instant Messenger, and I'll respond later tonight or tomorrow with some Psalms that I'd like you to read, and we'll give you some push in the energy field so that things move a little more smoothly. Because there's a captain that is in favor of you. So you see, we've got two battling people. So we want to be connected to the captain. And there's something in your file, and this is the thing that the person who's against you, 2 ranks above, as you say, would give you a hard time about. And they would try to, I don't know if you had a problem with someone, and it was noted in your file, but you may want to check and see what's in the file.
Okay.
Or you might, because, when they give us those evaluations, you need to kind of check the paperwork. Because you may need to be prepared to explain something that's there, and I don't want you to get blindsided.
Okay.
All right. So, Alan, what are you grateful for on this Thanksgiving Eve?
Well, family first, and then my job second, and then, having you as a resource third.
Thank you.
But all around, just life itself, I'm grateful that I get the opportunity to wake up every morning. It's nothing more grateful than that.
Absolutely. Life is a complete gift, and you have a wonderful family, and we're going to envision you moving very soon. This is something that could come to pass by February, yes? They're making some adjustments now, yes?
It can be possible, yeah, because if I do get the transfer, they're probably going to stall it out as long as they can to hold me here.
Yes. So we're going to shoot for February. Start packing. Start packing. That's how we create the energy. Send me a message on Facebook, Alan. God bless you. Happy Thanksgiving. All right.
Thank you, Sarah. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. That's the number for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 The Talk. And we're going to go from Tennessee to Pennsylvania. And I've got Anthony on the line. Anthony, how are you this evening?
I'm good. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. And what are you grateful for this Thanksgiving Eve?
I'm grateful for, my nieces and nephews and, their good health and everything.
Oh, wow. Do you hear that music, Anthony? That means that you've won. Let's see. What? I don't know. Tell him what he's won. Let's see. We have here for you, Anthony, one of our favorite sprays that I create, the Archangel Michael spray. And this spray is a great spray of protection. I love to spray stuff around when I'm in here. And it also has truth serum in it. I love the truth serum. It just makes people talk. So if you really need to know the truth, you want Archangel Michael spray, designed by Sarah Spiritual. So we are going to ship this off to you. So when we are done with this conversation, do not hang up the phone. We will disconnect from our conversation. They will pick you up in the other room and gather your information.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And you will have Archangel Michael's, you're welcome, protection all around, and a little dose of truth serum. It really does work. So, Anthony, how can I assist you tonight on this Thanksgiving Eve?
Well, I'm quite lost right now, Sarah. I'm kind of in a catalytic state where I don't know really what to do.
I see. And we're stuck in our location, right? Because we're feeling boxed in. Spirit shows that you feel like you're in a box. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a glass house, and and I have a bag of rocks.
Okay.
It's more like what it is, because the people I'm living with are quite wicked, and it's starting to get to me.
Well, they're definitely a different vibration. So let's
hard. Hard.
shift the
Like,
energy.
I'm hiding in the bathroom because I don't want to be out there.
Okay. Well, then let's make the shift and change. So at this moment, we don't have the funds, the resources to just hit the road, Jack, yes?
No.
Okay. So the first thing we need to do is we need to manifest abundance, yes?
Yes.
And we are looking to shift work, yes? We need additional work. Is that also true?
Part-time because I'm on disability.
Okay.
I'm looking for part-time work.
Okay.
So I have extra money.
So we're going to have to make that shift, yes?
Yeah, but I don't know how. I don't want to live where I am. I want to get my own place again. And
You will. You will.
yeah, it's just real chaotic right now.
All right. So we're good. Yes, because you weren't expecting life to take this turn, correct?
True.
Okay. Life sometimes takes turns we don't expect, but the unexpected, unpleasant experiences can, if we allow them, if we ride the experience, take us to a place that we never imagined possible. That's even better than what we could have dreamt up. So you need to ride this wave of experiences. You know, when I first came to Florida, I fell and I couldn't walk and I was in a lot of pain. They said I wouldn't wear heels. They said, oh, that's a crisis for me, let me tell you. And they said that I needed surgery and it was a whole production. And I remember thinking, no, that's not right. No. Okay, yes, I'm in pain, but no, that's not my reality. And I began to disconnect from the reality, the hypnotic reality that was being fed to me. And I know what was out of alignment in my spine. I saw it. I wasn't dumb. I could see what the doctors were showing me. But I didn't want to give that power. So whatever the disability, Anthony, let's not give it power. We acknowledge that it's there to cause you to pause, to be in life a little differently. But it doesn't mean that we cannot have quality of life, that we cannot exist and be abundant and fulfilled. So first, in the moment of now, I want you to recognize, Anthony, that whatever you're going through is temporary. So I want you to repeat after me, in the moment of now.
Okay.
In the moment of now.
In the moment of now.
This is temporary.
This is temporary.
My fulfilled life is coming.
My fulfilled life is coming.
I am fulfilled in who I am.
I am fulfilled in who I am.
And the experience that fulfills me in the physical world is just around the corner. And the experience that fulfills me in the physical world is just around the corner.
And the experience surrounding me is, wait, what?
And the experience that fulfills me.
The experience that fulfills me.
In the physical world.
In the physical world.
Is just around the corner.
Is just around the corner.
So I see part-time work coming for you. I
feel like when I feel like the energy around me and like in my soul and with the spirits around me, like I always feel like something big is about to happen. Like when I get out of this situation and I get stable,
right.
I always feel like something big's going to happen, but I can't pinpoint what it is.
You know what? You're making me think of West Side Story. Something's coming, I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be great. You've got to hold that energy, right? The air
I have a lot of good energy. Like I have a lot of good energy and stuff like that. It's just a lot of times it gets sucked down to me because of where I live.
Well, guess what? That's why you needed Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael seals you up better than bubble wrap. Make sure nothing happens. Sealed you lickety-split right up so that nothing can penetrate into the being that's you. And ask the universe to assist you, to seal off the etheric energy holes that they're kind of dropping their bad mojo in. They're very dysfunctional, no offense. They're a little upside down, that family.
They are. It's like a circus.
And so, you know what? I would be sitting in the bathroom eating popcorn because it's kind of looking like a strange movie if you ask me. So detach yourself from the experience. Repeat to yourself, I am one with the Creator. And the Creator exists in harmony, right? That's what you want to say to yourself every day. I am one with the Creator, and the Creator exists in harmony. And everything in this energy is not a part of my reality. It's just not your reality. It's temporary. and set the intention that coming into the 2018 year, I, Anthony, will reside in my own place or in a house where there's different places of where people live, where you could be a roommate to someone outside of there. Maybe we need our own place in a house. You know, a lot of times there are people who are renting rooms and they're guys just like you. When I first lived out on my own, I rented a house. I had my girlfriends and we each had our own room. We had our own little space and we hung out together. And when we didn't feel like hanging out, we went to our room. And, you know, and I was lucky. I had musicians. I had personal trainers. I mean, we had a great time. So we had the best of the best. And we all cooked together and we had fun. And it was a great life. And then you don't feel alone. And then, yeah, every once in a while, you know, a new roommate would come in and every once in a while one of them was just different and they didn't quite blend. But everyone has their personality. So we didn't hang out with that person. If they wanted to be crabby Kathy, we didn't bother. So that's what you get to do. Look at the people around you and say, that's not my reality. And in divine time, I'm going to be delivered from this experience. And you're not the only person who's living in a life that they don't want to be living in. But sometimes a series of happenings and or choices put us where we are. And then we have to realign ourselves and redesign our vision of what we want our life to be. We need to allow it to unfold in the physical, Anthony. And then we need to see it as we want it done, complete. And then just trust the process. And the universe will speed along and make it happen. Look for another place to live. Start to see where would I be able to rent a room and hang out with some other people.
Well, I'm on disability, so I can get into housing in my state. Is just that
Perfect.
My mom lost my Social Security card, so I got to go get a new one.
Oh, piece of cake. Go on.
Yeah, it's just the welfare office where I am it gets pretty packed.
Okay.
Real quick.
Hello. I'm hearing excuses. That
okay, no excuses.
There's no excuses.
No excuses.
You are the commanding power and energy in everything in your life. Therefore, you are creating perfection as you desire it, Anthony. I'm getting ready to go to commercial and close out our first hour, but Anthony, I'm grateful for you following the show. I'm grateful for your participation.
I love it. Even if I don't call, I still listen to the show.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. And I know you've been following the show for years, and I'm appreciative of that so much.
Well, Sarah, I kind of look at you as like a friend, so...
Thank you. We are friends. We're all one big family, honey. And little by little, piece by piece, we're going to all make it through it. Take a breath, get some popcorn, and then go back to the bathroom and eat it and watch the show. All right. Thank you so much, Anthony. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless you.
Happy Thanksgiving. God bless you.
Thank you. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. I'd love to hear from you on this Thanksgiving Eve and hear what you're grateful for. Let's put the energy of love and gratitude out into the world, and let's share time and space. Just us on this night. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors as we close out the first hour of our 3 hours together, Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Stay with us on Facebook. When we come back, we're going to be answering your questions. If you're on hold, don't hang up. New York, Miss Colleen, don't hang up, because when we come back, we're going to take your call. West Palm and all across the nation, stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know twisted story, like a movie playing in a different theater.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Talk here, talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling, I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics. Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
From time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station or the Beasley Broadcast Group.
And we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And we're spiritually speaking to all of you here live all across the nation. And we are going to go right back to the phone lines, 1-888-565-1470. And what we want to know from you is, what are you grateful for? I want to hear what's going on in your life. And then, of course, we want to ask a question, don't we? Get a little insight from Spirit and see what we need to know so we can make the right choices as we move forward in this world. And we are going to go right back to the phone lines, and we're going to go to Colleen. And Colleen, she is in Garden City. Colleen, how are you this evening?
Hi, Sarah. I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. And what are you grateful for, Colleen?
Oh, my gosh. I have so many things to be grateful for. One of them is my 11-year-old son who's sitting next to me. He is just the most amazing young man, and I'm just so grateful that God gave him to me.
That is a great blessing. Smart as a whip, that one. Yes, indeed. Very smart.
Yeah. My son?
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah. You hit that nail on the head. He is.
Yeah, Spirit says,
I don't know where the heck it came from.
Spirit's like smart as a little whippersnapper. He's just real smart there. So I have this energy around you, very much protected, very nurtured, very loving energy around you, as if you guys are in a cocoon of energy of love from loved ones on the other side. Does this make sense to you?
Oh, yeah. That makes me so happy to hear that. You have no idea.
I have two people who stand looking down upon you in assistance. I'll see if they come through a little stronger so I can tell you who they are. But the minute I heard your voice, I just felt two people step up and almost like they want to give you a big hug. So, Colleen, what is your question
makes me so
tonight?
Happy. Don't make me cry.
Oh, I make people cry all the time. It's like my part-time job, I think.
Right.
What's your question for me,
great.
Colleen?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
What is your
missed that. What was
question?
that?
What's your question?
Oh, well, I like I said, I have so many things to be thankful for, and I'm so grateful to really have an opportunity to listen to this show right now. It's I just happen to be sick and sitting here in the hotel room, and what a nice thing to just reflect on what everybody's going through and all the things that they're thankful for. So thank you for doing that. My question is,
just basically touching on what you just brought up, who is around us and helping us, and where maybe is the next step for me in my journey. I've been through a lot, but I'm just kind of looking for a little guidance.
The first thing I hear is nobody knows the troubles you've seen. You don't wear your heart on the sleeve as far as your troubles. People do not know. You hide it very well. You kind of keep it together, the fake it till you make it. Spirit tells me that you do feel a little disconnected in love. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, God, yeah.
And I feel this separation energy here. So we haven't quite had that commitment and that flow in love that we'd like to have. Is this true? Yes?
Amen.
Okay.
Yes.
So the next thing that I see here is I have to go back to 4 years ago. Spirit tells me it's been a bit of a roller coaster the past 4 years, so I have to go back to about 2013. Seems to have been a big shift and change beginning in relationships at that time. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, indeed.
So we kind of ran straight into a wall, and we got to catch our breath is what they tell me, right? So you are rebuilding. So the song I hear in my head is, you raise me up so I can stand on water. So something's going to raise you.
Voice.
Thank you. Something is going to raise you up. When I say something, I say the Creator, I say the angels. I see Archangel Michael steps up. He's by your side. I feel like you've had to navigate some critical moments. Spirit tells me that you are very physically, mentally, and emotionally drained. Does this make sense to you? We're not sleeping.
I am indeed. I think this is why I'm not feeling so hot today.
Yeah, you're not sleeping well. You're not sleeping well at night. And Spirit is talking about a move. It's time to move. It's time to move up. It's time to move. It's time to shift. It's time to change. Are we considering a new location?
No, I hadn't been.
Okay.
No.
So remember the caller who called a little bit ago, and she was saying, oh, you said I was going to move to Orlando, or you're asking if I was thinking of it? Okay. So take notes, honey, because we just never know when this stuff is going to come up. But let me tell you, it comes up, okay? So we're going to just remember Spirit said there's movement.
Yeah.
So if I can get very New York, let me describe movement for you. So I see movement of location, all right? I'm feeling a location shift for you. So I feel it doesn't mean you have to leave the state of New York or the wonderful area that you're in. I feel that your son is very well adjusted where he is. This is true, yes?
Yeah.
And very supportive.
We actually live in Florida.
Okay.
But we're visiting New York right now.
Okay, great. So I see that you're very, very adjusted to where your son is, but I do feel there's a different house, a different location that's going to come to pass for you. It is for the betterment, all right? When I go to the spirit realm, I see a woman who stands above you. The woman stands above you. She makes me feel as if she's connected to mother's energy, like a grandmother energy. She steps forward. And I also have a gentleman. The gentleman, he stands away from this woman, so it makes me I have the energy that he is not connected to her. He's on the other side of the family. And this gentleman makes me feel as if he's got almost a fatherly energy to you. Does that make any sense to you?
That's my dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did he not like your mother's mother?
My mom didn't raise me. My dad did, so that would make sense.
Okay.
Because
all right, perfect.
I didn't really know her. But, you're not the first person to tell me that she's protected me, and I always thought that it was my dad's mom.
Well, it's this woman that I see who stands above your mom in that energy. And sometimes when they don't have the opportunity to do for us here on earth, they do for us in the spirit world. But it's really interesting how your dad's just standing off to the side going like, she can stay over there, but I'm connected to her, Sarah. Okay, so he's very much looking out for you. And something about the bridge of the nose and the eye shape connected to either you or your son, because he's touching the top of his nose. So I don't know. Yes, okay, so he makes me feel like your son has his good looks from your dad. All right.
This is so great. Yes.
So he's very much around you. Yes, very much around you. Happy Thanksgiving. He's with you, celebrating with you. And he's going to assist you in new love and new relationship. I just get the sense that he wants you to be with someone who's going to adore your energy and your son.
That's so great. That makes me so happy. And I'm ironically up here visiting his brother, so it's so nice to know that he's with us.
Yes, and so you can be sure to tell him that everybody's connected. Yes, tell your
That's great.
tell your uncle
I'm
that
shocked
Dad is.
about my mom's mom, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, well, she's actually the first one who came through. She's the first one who
God
made me
bless
feel
her.
as if she was with you. And I had to let them both
Aw.
step forward. Because the minute I heard your voice, I was like, oh, someone's knocking on heaven's door. I got to open it. You know, it's like someone's knocking on the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor.
You
Let
really
him
have
in.
a great voice. You know, if this doesn't work out for you, you might want to consider singing.
I've been there before. Thank you. Yes, that's actually what my trained profession is, a professional singer and comedian. So that's what I did.
That's so great.
That's one of the fun things that I had the opportunity to do. So you just never know when I'm going to be singing. So we'll just have to see if we can
I
book me
love
things.
it.
Actually, if you are free and you are close to Wellington on Friday, December 8th, you gave me a good opportunity to plug. I'm going to be in the Wellington Amphitheater. And I am opening as one of the opening performers for Vanilla Ice. It is the big holiday extravaganza in Wellington. You can go to my Facebook page, Sarah Spiritual, and I'm singing Alleluia. So
oh my God.
it's a powerful song, and I sang it last year, and I tried to get out of it. I was like, no, I want to sing like Winter Wonderland. They're like, no, you've got to do Alleluia again. I was like, shoot. So I'm going to be singing that song. So they want to make me work, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm going to have a
That
booth
is
there
terrific.
as well. So we'll be doing little mini sessions at the wonderful extravaganza for holidays. I have a lot of things for children, and it's big family fun. And of course,
And
Vanilla
that's
Ice.
December 8th?
December 8th, Friday night. I think it starts around 5 or 6, and it goes to 10 o'clock at night.
Great. I think we're going to try to come over there. That would be awesome.
I'd love to see you, Colleen, and visit my Facebook page for all the details.
I will do it.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Thank you,
I
Colleen.
wish you and your staff and everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with me. It means so much to me.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your following the show, Colleen, and welcome to our family.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. I think we've got some people on Facebook I want to say hi to. I see Brenda Flores is watching us. We've got Claudia. And hi, Claudia. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. And I want to answer some questions on Facebook. So let's see what we've got popping up. And then we're going to go right back to the phone lines. Oh, yes, we have AJ. AJ's feeling a little bit lost, and I think we took his call actually, and we just want to assist him a little bit more and tell him that things are going to get better. Yes, let's see. Amy Butcher, we have some messages for you here. Let me just tap into the angels and the spirit guides. So the first message that I have is from Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael talks to me about energy of healing around you, and you studying something to do with healing, some methodology of healing. They're telling me that you have a great way with people. You make people feel very important and special, and you have a strong healing energy. I'm also seeing that it's time for you to ask for a raise or promotion or shift your energy of business and work, because they're showing me additional income coming for you, Amy, but you're going to have to push a little bit for it. Thank you so much, Amy, for your Facebook question. I'm going to go right back to the phone lines. Then we'll be back, Facebookers. So stay with us. We are going to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And we're going to go to West Palm. I have Stephanie on the line. Stephanie, how are you this evening?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Stephanie. And what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for my family and just all my friends that I have by my side.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, that's very, very fortunate of you to have a lot of friends and family by your side. And Stephanie, how can I assist you tonight on this Thanksgiving Eve?
Just kind of looking for guidance. I'm in the process of looking to buy a house with my significant other,
Mm-hmm.
and I just want to make sure I'm making the right choice.
You are. The minute I wrote down your name, I wrote the word move. So I do see a move. I see it's going to take a little time to find just the right spot. I feel like something piqued your interest, but I don't know that it's going to follow through because I feel like it's not the spot for you. Spirit is telling me, they're giving me the number 4, so they're making me feel that between now and April, there's a connection to a house, something that's going to be the right spot for you. Is there one that you're considering putting information or some money down on now, please?
I am. It's in Port St. Lucie,
Mm.
and we're going to look tomorrow morning.
Okay. Remember what I just said. It may not be the one for you. Okay. So follow through on that. Also understand that Mercury, planet of communications, going retrograde. Not a good time to sign contracts. Not a good time to buy a house. Not a good time to start relationships. It's just not a good time for a lot of communication. So what you want to do is just be very, very sure that this is the spot for you. I feel as if you look a little further, maybe even on the same street or the street next to it, down a few doors, there is another place for you. So take a look. Do not rush to get this. And I'm seeing the number 7 is in the address. So the house that you end up getting will have the number 7 in the address. All right?
All right.
Okay. But it is good for you to move. It is good for you to move. And between now and April, you will have a successful move. All right?
Awesome. Thank
Stephanie,
you.
how did you hear about the show?
Facebook.
All right. Well, thank you for following us on Facebook. I'm so excited to have you celebrate with us on this Thanksgiving Eve. And be sure to stay in contact and let me know about the house. Send me a message on Facebook if we need some help deciding which is the house for you. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to New York, New York, and I've got Kamini on the line. Kamini, how are you this evening?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing great, Kamini. And let's see what we have going on with you. Oh, what is that? I think that you just won.
Did I?
You did. Wow.
I was hoping I said maybe if I call one day I'll get a prize.
Well, you just got a prize. And let me tell you what you've won. You have won our chakra spray. This is a fabulous spray designed myself. You just know I got to spray this stuff everywhere here now. So let me get some sprays going here. So this balances all of our chakras and puts us in alignment and creates this beautiful sense of love and abundance and peace and tranquility and connectivity to source. It creates every energy that you need. And it's very good if you need to not feel a little frazzled. So if you're feeling a little frazzled around work and around people, we definitely need some chakra spray. That's for sure. So this chakra spray is available at my center, but you, my darling, you're going to want to stay on the line when we are done with our part of the call because you are going to be receiving your very own Sarah Spiritual hand-blended chakra spray. So,
Thank you.
What are you grateful for, Kamini?
I'm grateful for my family, my daughter especially. She's so sweet and considerate for others besides herself. I feel like she's always thinking about other people besides herself. And my health and work.
Yes. Well, work is a little bit of a roller coaster. We know that. Yes.
Yeah, it is. That's why I'm calling because I don't really know what to ask anymore. I just want to know if there's.
Is there light at the ends of the tunnel? That's what you really want. Oh, you're like, Sarah, is it an oncoming train or what? Because I've been sitting on this station waiting for something to pick me up and take me to a better place. Yes?
I feel like the other caller who you had before just now, the nice lady, and you telling her she probably feels physically and mentally drained, and I was like, oh my God.
Yes.
Like I feel the exact same way, and I don't know if Spirit has any messages for me, any type of, guidance or helpful assistance. So that's what I'm calling to see if there's anything.
I feel that you have put your I'm going to use the word trust in some people who have not lived up to the expectation that you had for them. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
And it's for you to sit and be still and really be a little more specific. Specificity is what Spirit talks about. Because we want to be more specific as to what it is that you desire in life. I know we say we want to feel healthy and we want to feel better and we want to have a better flow at work and more abundance and have a more cooperative partner in life. And, there are things that we say. But what does that look like to you? What does it feel like to you? How do you manifest that? And this is what you need to focus on because you think about what you want, but then you quick to change the channel and go back to what it is you already have and focus on what you don't like. So now it's to solely see the vision of exactly how we envision life being. And in that energy of being, we allow things to come to us, and then we will recognize in the flow of our heart what is the right opportunity for us. And then we move forward at it. We do not chase it. We just move forward towards the opportunity, and the opportunity meets us. You have either chased things or ran away from opportunities because you were fearful.
I don't know like how to allow it, because what I normally do is I say it out loud. Like I listen to your show like almost every week now, and I'm trying to, like how you say, kind of like shift the energy and like trying to think more positive and say the things that I desire. But I feel like I don't know if it's gonna be, like at the end, because it's so hard.
All right. So right there is the number one thing we all just kind of focus on. I don't know if. Mm-hmm. If cannot be in your vocabulary. I don't know how. That can't be in your vocabulary either. Sometimes we just need to suck it up, guys. We need to suck it up, and we need to be in the experience that we're in and be grateful for where we are, knowing that an opportunity is coming, even if we don't see it, even if we don't feel it yet. We just need to be, like I said to the other person, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but I know it's going to be great. And we focus on the feeling of what great feels like for us. Even if we have to dial back in the memories and sit there and say, I remember when I felt great and excited when, I don't know, my grandparent bought me cotton candy. If we have to go back that far and feel that feeling, then that's what we do. And when we're in that energy of that feeling serves as a magnet. And it begins to attract other opportunities that feel like that. Some simple, like cotton candy or ice cream, and then others, accomplishments of great magnitude. I remember last year when I was in the other studio, and I knew something was coming. And I said it out loud. I couldn't even stop it from coming out of my mouth. And I said, there's something big coming. And I said it to someone who was in the studio with me. And I said, something really big is coming. And it was just this sense, this feeling. And I know what something big feels like. Even if it's been fleeting, we've all had that moment of this is what feels good, or this is what feels comfortable, or this is what makes me excited. This is what makes me happy. And when we focus on that feeling becomes the magnet that attracts other happenings that mimic, mirror, and are complementary to that experience. Then once we feel that feeling, we feel that community like in the core of who we are, we feel it, even if it's fleeting. Then we focus on magnifying it and maximizing it and multiplying it. Maximizing it, magnifying and multiplying. This is where we create things greater than what our imagination can drum up, because we are in the flow and the feeling that God gives us. God gives us this feeling in the core of our soul, this essence of energy that allows us to bring to us exactly what we want. And you hold it in your heart, and you have to be one with that feeling. And then you recognize things that feel comfortable. When you focus on that comfortability, that feeling of completeness, and then you are attracting things that don't feel complete, even though it's been more your norm. You'll be like, oh, wait a minute. No, not what I want. Oh, no, backing up. All right? We're going to focus on what we want. Because you focus, you visualize, and then we wonder if. Because it doesn't manifest in the physicality immediately. Sometimes it does, but most of the time, it takes a little time. It has already in the energy happened. There's a statement that is very strong. It is spoken, it is done. And my teacher used to say that to me all the time. Once you speak something, it is done. God said, let there be light, there was light. When you realize fully that the God power of the Creator is a part of you and that you can create this in a visible, physical fashion, you'll be amazed at what you can create.
So is Spirit saying that I should focus on one thing at a time? Because there's so many different things in my life that I feel like I want to change for the better, but I shouldn't focus on all those at one time?
You can focus it on all because you can have it all.
So when he says like to be more like, specific to like this thing? Well, what does that mean? Like, what should I, like, how, I don't understand.
Okay, great. No, I love your question. Because let's talk about relationship. We have an aspect of relationship we want to have. And don't focus on what's not working or where you are at the point of a relationship. If you're in a relationship you choose to stay in, right? What you want to focus upon is, what does it feel like to have a good relationship? What does the relationship look like to me? And this is where I see myself. Then when you're on your way to work, you focus on, how do you want work to be? What do you want the experience to be? See yourself driving a brand new car that you paid for with your new position, with your raise, with your more money. If you have a temporary position, see yourself having them call you into HR and saying, we are signing you as full-time and we're going to give you a raise of X amount of dollar an hour. Then and be in gratitude. And as you're in gratitude, you say, I'm grateful for this opportunity. In the feeling of the gratitude, I recognize this is a stepping stone to more great opportunities. So then you attract other great opportunities. Then you hear, wow, guess what? In our company, we've got an opening, but it's in a different department. Are you interested? You're like, wow, feast or famine, right? Now, if we want an aspect of relationship and family with your daughter or something in your health, when you feel yourself feeling ill, say, this is temporary. This is an illusion. This is something that is void of the perfection that is me, the perfection of the visible me that I see in the mirror that is created in the perfection of the Creator. I am one with the universe, and the universe flows in harmony. This disharmony in my physicality is not a part of my being. So I am going to detach myself from this and feel myself fully engulfed in the healing energy of the angels. And I see myself fully healed. Pain is an illusion. It convinces you that it's real, but it is an illusion. I can tell you that from firsthand knowledge because I was in physical pain and I had to disconnect from it. Never took a painkiller. I had to physically disconnect from the pain so that I could be one with the energy of the Creator. And this is how we build. It's like building blocks. Think about when your daughter was little. Maybe she had Legos or she had kind of wood blocks that she would put together. We didn't sit there and say, wow, I want to build a village and not know where to start. We just picked a spot and started. And then throughout the time, before you knew it, we built a village, or we built the house, or we built the playground, or whatever she was creating with her blocks or whatever she had in front of her. But you have to start somewhere. Pick a spot that's near and dear to your heart. Pick a spot that would make you so happy. Sing with the angels if you were to receive it in a very short time. And say, in the moment of now, it is already done. Therefore, I am already in appreciation and gratitude of this magnificent experience that I am creating. I say this to you, Kamini, and everyone all across the globe. This is how we create. We focus our attention on it and we do not lose sight. And when things are an illusion, an appearance of something that we don't like, and we all have that in our life. We all have things that we are just get on our nerves sometimes. We look at it, we acknowledge it's there because we can't stuff it under the rug. We can't act as if it didn't happen. We can't say, oh, I didn't feel sad or I didn't feel aggravated or whatever. We look at it and say, okay, great. It's there, but it's not a part of what I wish to experience. So I'm going to detach myself from this experience. I'm going to resolve what I need to resolve, whatever I'm responsible for, and I'm going to create something different. What I see in front of me is not to my liking. I'm grateful for the learning, but it's not to my liking, not what I want to have in my life. So that's when that doubt comes in. You say, great, I thank you for this opportunity to remember that I am a creator within my own right. And within me, I'm creating everything I do by my words, my thoughts, and my actions. So thank you, Mr. Doubt. Thank you, Mrs. Fear. You have no place here. That's what you say. And readjust. It's like your GPS, recalculating route. Okay?
We'll definitely try to apply that. Hopefully I can take it and run with it.
Well, I know it's saved on Facebook now. So everyone, if you want to hear a repeat of that, because that was a mouthful, if I do say so myself.
It was a lot, but it was very, very helpful.
It's very helpful. And it's when Spirit talks through me like that, it's very dense. The other night I taught my apprentice program and people left shaking their head. That was like, wow. Like, even I was like, wow, they gave me some intense stuff. And it's powerful. And when applied with diligence, everything changes. Lickety split, I might say. But you have to decide what it is you want, and that's where specificity comes in.
And is it okay to like look to the angels and like try to and like ask them for help too? Because that's what I've been doing too. So
Yes.
if I could do those things together, that would be okay.
Yes, they will help you, but they can't tell you what to do, right? So give me some guidance, angels. Show me what's for my highest good. Is this the opportunity? Give me some confirmation. Give me a feeling. Let me know not to give up or to keep trying. Give me a clue. And they will.
I'm always like calling out to Saint Michael, or pretty much. I don't really say anything in general. That's okay, right? It doesn't matter just as long as I'm.
Well, yeah, but they're there to serve. So what am I going to do? Sit in a restaurant and go, well, I'm feeling like I want to eat. They'll be like, well, what you want to order, lady? Right? Yeah. So tell the angels, in this moment of now, I am creating the energy of this, whatever this is, and I'd like some assistance, some support. I'd like some protection. I'd like some strength to keep my thoughts in alignment in the manifestation process of this. And they will do that for you. All right, my dear?
Okay, thank you, Sarah.
Thank you so much for following the show. I'm really grateful that you follow the show, honey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to come right back to the phone lines. We've got calls all across the nation, and I just can't wait to talk to you tonight here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 The Talk, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. I'm so grateful for all of you. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because we're going to be right back.
Before I walk through the door, do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know?
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had a feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
From time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station or the Beasley Broadcast Group.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. Everything comes when the stars align. Do you know me? Do you know me? Have we met before? I've been standing here before you long before you saw me, before you. You called me. Every soul has its movie, changing characters in theaters. Everyone knows everyone.
Yes, indeed, everyone knows everyone, and I know that you know me somehow. Sarah Spiritual here live on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we're talking to all of you here on this wonderful Thanksgiving Eve, and we are connecting all across the nation at 1-888-565-1470, and we're connecting in Atlanta as well on 1100 a.m. We're so grateful for all of you listening. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines. We've got people who are holding, and Facebook people, keeping your questions coming because we're going to get right back to you as well. I'm going to go to Joy, and Joy, happiness and joy. I just love a name named Joy. And Joy's in Hollandale. Joy, how are you this evening?
It's actually Joey.
Joey. Okay, Joey,
Yes.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right, so Joey, we just renamed you. We're going to call you Joey Joey, okay?
Okay, that's fine with me.
So how are you, Joey, tonight? Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm doing pretty good. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. I just basically want to catch up with you to see what Spirit has to tell me. I've been sleeping for 5 days in a very awkward way.
Okay.
And it's like I've been receiving a lot of information.
Yeah,
but
you're
not
recalibrating.
literally.
Yeah, you're recalibrating. Everything inside of you is recalibrating. You are reconnecting and recalibrating and really being in this energy of the angels and the guides, and they're working with you on the sleep state. So I'm finding that you're sleeping, you're tired, but you're waking up. You're sleeping, you're tired, you're waking up. You're kind of out of it. Is that correct?
Yes, and I feel like I know that something's been going on, and it's like I want to go out, but I don't. I can't do it. I don't have the energy.
Wow,
to do it.
I hear a song. Fly me to the moon and let me dance among the stars. So I see you dancing by the stars, and I see you swaying around, and like, I don't know. There's some shift coming for you. I say I don't know because it's this. You're in the nebulous. You're just out there in the universe, and you're working, and you're also working with energy that is aligning you with your divine creation, the goal, the creator's principle that's within you. And it's assisting you in keeping your light to burn forth for you to bring it out into the world. This is something that's so important for you. They're telling me that you do readings, Joey, yes? You give messages to people, yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And sometimes I try and reach the entire world.
Well,
yes,
you're doing a great job. And Spirit they're putting down, do you use cards sometimes? You have a few decks or something?
I use cards, but I really, sometimes for guidance, I don't need them, but I use them anyways.
Right. Well, I've got cards. Like when I'm in my reading room at the center, sometimes I have my cards because it's fun to play. But I see you with cards, and I see you kind of looking through cards and picking decks and giving messages. And Spirit is telling me that it's going to become more of a way of life for you to be giving messages for people and to be doing healing work with people and running a meditation group. I see you running a meditation group. I see you working in this, the violet ray energy. I see you connected in healing energy. I see a lot of green around you. And you've been in the master's chambers with the ascended masters, and they've been working with you. And this is something that's started, I'm going to tell you, it started at the eclipse, and it is going to come into the segment of energy. So we started to ramp up in the eclipse, and I'm going to take you into the full moon of January. Whenever the full moon is in January, this is the time frame that they give me. They make me very much aware of a lot of recalibration, readjustment of self, taking yourself out of the hurt feelings that you've had, the disappointments, healing the past life experiences. There's a lot of layers, and I feel that you've had in the past months some past experiences kind of come up, and you just literally look at someone and go, you know what? Totally done with you. You're out. And just cut some people out of your life. Yes?
Can I have something put into something? I had this dream which was kind of exactly what you were explaining to, and I explained it to somebody, but I think I'm done with what was on. I was dreaming. I couldn't keep up with the amount of people that had disappointed me all the way from my life and previous life. And whether it was an intimate relationship, whether it was family, it was like I was having dreams and we were all like letting go, releasing.
Right. Good.
That was one of the incidents that I actually was able to capture because so much has been going on, I couldn't keep up with writing it all down.
But that's quite all right. So I'm really grateful that Spirit was able to summarize that for you.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that you're able to see
happens,
that.
And I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going, okay. I go, all right, well, so what? If it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I've come home at 2 o'clock in the morning. Why not wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning? It's just things are different.
Yes. So it's going to make a difference for you as you continue to clear some energy as well. And I'm also seeing, I don't know if you have this planned, but I'm seeing a trip, January, February, that timeline. So is there a place you want to go or you're envisioning yourself going?
Well, I actually I am on Facebook with you. In fact, I posted recently that my friend is leaving to Buenos Aires, Argentina. She's moving back after 12 years of friendship. I do want to go somewhere, but at this point in time, with so much going on, psychically, I don't know exactly where I want to go or where I'm going to be.
Mm-hmm. That's okay, but I do see you traveling.
Relationship-wise, there's also things coming too, so I don't know. I kind of just let Spirit, I go, okay, Spirit, now what? That's pretty much the way that works.
Well, Spirit's telling you this. You're going on a trip January, February, so start packing, destination unknown, but you'll have the ticket in plenty of time. I see you
It's
going.
time. I've been wanting
Yes.
a trip for a while. I haven't taken one since.
And it
2007.
involves flying too. So it's not like you're going to Orlando. Okay, we're not getting in the car, honey. We are flying.
That's where I'm ready.
Yes.
At this time of my life, I go, you know what? I really don't want to be. If it's an emergency, this is what I tell people. If it's an emergency to go to the hospital, and we spent a fortune because of an accident, heaven forbid, why can't we make it an emergency to take an airplane and spend that much money?
Yeah, well, it's time for you to take that leap of faith and make that shift in your life, all right?
Okay.
And Joey, what are you grateful? What are you
Huh?
grateful for this Thanksgiving Eve? Joey, share with us all
You know, I was
listening.
thinking about it as I heard you. I said, I'm grateful for every situation that has been good in my past, present, and in my future. Because I see all of them at the same time at one time. For you as well.
Thank you. Well, it's all happening simultaneously, the past, the present, and the future. I know that that's a little mind-boggling for some people, but...
No, sometimes I feel like I walk in between worlds, and I actually been walking in the mall, and I feel myself walking to my body. There's a lot of things that are not strange to me.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
I go,
not.
where was I? Oh, I was wherever I was supposed to be.
Yes.
Like when you said joy, basically I said that's probably the word that somebody needed to hear, joy.
Joy, absolutely, absolutely, and it's
catch those things.
yeah, and it's
Now-
your alter female ego, you see. So there you go.
One more thing. I know we've spoken before of the romance. Am I getting closer to that transmutation?
It's
Last
coming.
message I got was pinky.
It's coming, but you know what? You've let go of a lot of the disappointments, and some of those disappointments and the energy of stuckness from that was slowing up the process.
Thank you, and I totally do understand because it's taken me about 17 years, but what I've been doing is basically I dedicated my life to helping other people so that they don't experience the funk that I went through in the last 17 years.
Yes,
And that's
but you're going to have fulfilled living, my dear. So it's all on track. All right.
okay, great.
Thank
and
you.
I hope to meet sometime in the Expedito so that I don't give up some the
Yes,
manifesting that.
Absolutely, and I'll be sure to let you know when I'm down near the Hollandale area. Thank you so much,
'cause
Joey.
I love that area. I love where you're at. I'm like,
Thank
okay, I want to go, please.
It's beautiful there.
All right.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.
I bless you.
1-888-565-1470. We've got to go to Facebook. I've got my Facebook peeps just popping up some questions here, and I want to say happy Thanksgiving. And we have Wanda Fitzgerald, and she says happy Thanksgiving to me, so I wish you the same, Wanda. And I do have a message for you, Wanda. Let me tap into that energy for you. The first thing that I see for you, Wanda, on Facebook is that Spirit is sharing with me that you have some movement and trip coming. I see you're going on a trip as well. I'm seeing a trip coming for you. December, January time, they seem to make me feel like it's time for you to go away. I see a group, I see a reunion, I see connectivity. It's not necessarily limited to family, though. I don't want to place it just with family. Then when I go into the energy and I open up the portal and I look at abundance, I see abundance coming, and I'm seeing you working to make some additional money. So I'm seeing you starting a little business, some additional revenue to bring into the house. We've got some money coming in, and that's something that's the aha moment. And when I have that aha moment for you, I go into the 2018 year, and they take me into the February, March time, and that's when this gets going. And I'm seeing the money coming in, and it's going to be something that's a balance in your work, in your personal life, and creating this business idea. Thank you so much, Wanda, for following me on Facebook. I greatly appreciate it, and happy Thanksgiving, Wanda, to you and to your family. We're going to go back to Facebook. I know we've got some other questions here on Facebook, so let's see what else we've got going on here in my Facebook land. We've got Heather on Facebook, and she wants to know if Facebook, let's see, we've got any messages here. Let's see, Heather. Heather, one of the things Spirit's making me aware of is they're talking to me, Heather, about something going on in the hip, the leg area. So they're telling me there's something that needs to be adjusted. I don't know if we've had some misalignment in the spine or in the hip area, but I'm feeling it going down the leg. Spirit wants you to be a little bit more aware of that and take better care. They're kind of using the word heed. Heed this information. Sometimes I see something before it actually really comes into full manifestation. So if this is something that you aren't quite experiencing in the physicality just yet, be aware of that, Heather. and see yourself in divine light and healing, I'm actually being led to tell you that you might want to visit an acupuncturist or check with someone who's going to make an adjustment in the hip alignment. That's something that's very, very important. And I also see, Heather, that you have a gift. They're going to call you the gift of gab. So they're telling me that you have the gift of gab, and you really make people feel very comforted and welcome, and they want you to continue sharing your good cheer with other people. Thank you so much, Heather, for your Facebook question. I greatly appreciate it. And anyone, you can reach us here at 1-888-565-1470 here for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We're going to take another Facebook question. And this Facebook question, Amy is winning a prize today. Amy, so we're going to have to send a note to Amy on Facebook and let her know that she's won a prize. And we are giving Amy a wonderful attraction oil, Amy. So thank you so much, Amy, for your participation. I do believe actually we answered Amy's question a little bit earlier for her Facebook message, but Amy was next in line for a prize. So we're going to give Amy a prize of attraction oil. So we'll be sure to look up Amy's Facebook information and send her wonderful attraction oil. Going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Pompano, and I've got Claire on the line. Claire, how are you this evening?
In line for prize. So we're going to give Amy a prize of attraction oil.
Hello, Claire.
To look up Amy's Facebook.
Claire, you're live with Sarah Spiritual.
For attraction oil.
Apparently, I'm live with me, too. So we're going to just kind of put Claire back on hold and see if we can get that figured out over there. And then we're going to go right back to Facebook. And let's see what we have popping over here on Facebook. Yes, let's see. We have Alexis on the line, and Alexis wants to know, Wednesday she listens to me, but she's been feeling down. So, Alexis, let's take a look at what we've got going on here. First thing Spirit tells me, Miss Alexis, is that... All right. So it's Bo Leonard Alexis. So we're going to call you Bo Alexis. So Bo Alexis, this is what I have for you. First thing they tell me is that work and money are not flowing the way they need to. You're feeling very disconnected in friendships. You don't have a lot of support around you. And I want to thank you for listening to the show, because you are on the precipice of making a major breakthrough, because I am seeing you creating some type of work that leads to business. I'm seeing a project, something happening that is going to bring abundance into your life, because I'm feeling like the money is very sparse. It's not flowing the way you want it to. And I'm seeing that there's an opportunity coming for you to put some ideas down on paper and manifest some work that leads to business for you. And it is something that you're going to call your own business. So this is something very profitable that I see coming for you. I'm also seeing that you're not resting right at night. So it is time for you to take a little bit more care in resting before you go to sleep. You need to do a little bit more relaxation and slow down the mind. They're telling me the physical mind with you is always going, and you tend to be your own worst enemy, and you beat yourself up. So when you're feeling that down feeling, remember that you are, in the eyes of the Creator, a spectacular being that is blessed beyond measure. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. I want to thank everyone for their Facebook questions and everyone's phone calls here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. I welcome your phone calls at 1-888-565-1470. I just love sharing this Thanksgiving evening with you and talking about all the love and all the gratitude that you are sharing. And I do welcome your comments as to what you're grateful for right here on Facebook and on Periscope. And be sure to visit me at sarahspiritual.com. That's SARAH spiritual.com, and learn more about what it is I do at this Expedito Enlightenment Center. Learn about the different sessions that we have and the ways that we can assist you in navigating life, and some of the spiritual products that I create, the sprays, the oils, the spiritual cleansings, the baths, everything that you need to be in alignment with your divine self. And be sure to follow me and see what we're up to on Facebook, because you just never know what I'm going to post. Spirit gives me some great information. And when we come back in this last hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, we are going to share with you the gratitude message from Spirit. It is their message to share, to open up your heart and let you know what the feeling of gratitude is. And we're going to be talking about that and my Death by Chocolate recipe. So I am so excited to share that with you. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. And if you're listening in Atlanta, visit us here on WWNN 1470 AM on iHeartRadio and TuneIn.com, and continue to follow the show. Pop on over to my Sarah Spiritual Facebook page, and let's continue to share this Thanksgiving evening together. Thank you so much. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
From time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station or the Beasley Broadcast Group.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
You can become independently healthy, and I'll tell you how. Dr. Bob Martin here. If you want to feel, function, and perform the very best you can, please tune in and call into my show Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Seniors, open enrollment is here. I Will Advisors is here to offer you an unbiased comparison of all your Medicare health insurance options. I Will Advisors specialize in educating Medicare beneficiaries on every available option to ensure you make the right choice for your needs. Call us directly at 954-753-8080. 954-753-8080.
Talk here. Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
From time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station or the Beasley Broadcast Group.
Yes, indeed. I'm lined with my destiny. How about you? Well, we're going to line you up with some Death by Chocolate, Sarah Spiritual style here on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And hopefully, if you were listening in Atlanta, you just popped right on over. So everyone get out your pens and paper, because we're going to pick up 2 boxes of a chocolate cake mix, and we're going to make 2 boxes of chocolate cake. You're going to make it in a flat pan, and you're going to bake it based on the instructions that are listed on that box, because we're going to make it a little easy for you. You're also going to pick up 2 large boxes of instant chocolate pudding. Yes, I did say death by chocolate. Then you're going to go over to the candy aisle, and you're going to pick up some Score bars. I personally think we need about 6 Score bars. Some people put a little more, some people put a little less. But pick up your Score bars. We also need a big squeeze bottle of Hershey's syrup chocolate. Yes, indeed, we've got some Hershey's chocolate going on. And then we need 2, not 1, but 2 pretty big size Cool Whip tubs. Are you ready? So you're going to bake your chocolate cake, and you're going to let your chocolate cake cool. And while the chocolate cake is cooking, you're going to take your instant chocolate pudding, the 2 boxes, and you're going to blend them in the bowl and blend them up and make wonderful chocolate pudding. Pop it in the refrigerator for a little while. Then those of you who've got some frustration issues, you've got to get out some pent-up energy, you're going to love this next part. You're going to unwrap all your Score bars, and you're going to place them in some plastic wrap or maybe some kind of paper and some wax paper, and you're going to take out a small, nothing large. We are not going to take a giant mallet, and we're going to take a little hammer, and we're going to break up the pieces of the Score bar as much as possible. And personally, the reason why I like to have more than 6 bars is because you want to eat a couple pieces while you're making this. And so now we've got all of our pieces. Now you want to look in your cabinets, and I personally prefer to get a beautiful crystal bowl. But if you don't have anything crystal and shiny and pretty, then try to get a clear bowl, because this makes a very pretty picture. And now we've got our ingredients. We've got our cake. We've got our Cool Whip. We've got our mashed up Score bars. And let's not forget our Hershey's chocolate. And now this is what we're going to do. We're going to dump out the chocolate cake, and we're going to put it on the cutting board. And we're going to slice it into like medium-sized slices, and we're going to begin to line the base of the clear crystal bowl. And then after we line the clear crystal bowl with that, we're going to take some chocolate pudding and scoop it and cover the chocolate cake and leave it all covered, just about a half an inch to an inch of chocolate pudding, because we are building our death by chocolate. Then we're going to grab a little bit of our Score bar, and we're going to sprinkle it on top of the chocolate pudding. I just love death by chocolate. And then we're going to pick up our Hershey syrup, and we're going to squeeze a little Hershey syrup. You know, some of you might want to get adventurous and use some butterscotch syrup or something else that strikes your fancy, but most people like it with the chocolate. Now we're going to continue the building. We're going to take some more of our cut up cake, and we're going to line it over, scoop back on some pudding on top of that lining, sprinkle some more Score bars, and we're going to put some Cool Whip there. And then we're going to start again. We're going to put our cake again. We're going to put our chocolate pudding. We're going to put our Score bar, and then we're going to put some Cool Whip again. And depending how big it is, you can keep going to height. But no matter what, you end with Cool Whip on the top, and you're going to sprinkle your Score bars on top of the Cool Whip, and that makes for a beautiful, beautiful picture. And it's absolutely so tasty. And when you put your spoon in to serve, you get a bite of cake, a bite of candy, a bite of Cool Whip, a bite of pudding, and let's not forget a little bit of drizzle of chocolate syrup. So it's mighty tasty, and it is your death by chocolate. And it's one of my favorite recipes, and it's quick and easy. It's something that you can even do tomorrow morning. I think the food stores are all open to about 11 o'clock tonight. So you can run out and get the ingredients, bake the cake tonight. Tomorrow morning, you just whip it up together, and you will walk in the queen of any place that you are attending with this magnificent, beautiful array. And if the dollar store is still open, you can find yourself a nice clear plastic bowl and make it look pretty, and they'll never know. So enjoy your Death by Chocolate from Sarah Spiritual. I want to go back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. I know Claire is holding. Let's see if we can connect with Claire again and see if we can speak with her. Claire, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good, Claire.
Can you tell me something about myself?
I could tell you a lot of things about yourself, but let me ask you a question first, Claire. What are you grateful for?
Oh, everything. Everything. For life, for everything.
For life, yes,
My
indeed.
life.
Absolutely, Claire. And Claire, do you have a question for me?
Do you see me moving soon?
Let me take a look at that. First of all, Claire, I'm going to go back. I have to go back 24 years. Oh, that sounds like a lot. But Spirit tells me that the past 24 years have been challenging for you. You've had moments of a lot of challenges in your life. Does that make sense to you, Claire?
Yes.
All right. And it's even from, they go like this, from a wee girl, you went without even when you were growing up. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. Suffering in the family, too. They also tell me that there was suffering in the family. So I feel as if the family did not get to stay together when you were growing up. Was there a disconnect in the family? Does that make sense to you, Claire?
No.
Okay, because I'm feeling like disconnect or a death of someone close in the family, because I'm just feeling there was like a disconnect when you were growing up. So they're telling me it was difficult when you were growing up. I see a disconnect when you were growing up as well. And then they tell me that you've had a lot of heartache with people in your life in these past 24 years. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. I have this disappointment here. And then you're asking if you're going to move. Spirit tells me that you've been wanting to leave where you are for the past 2 years. Does that make sense to you?
Not really.
Why they give me the 2? Is it 2 months or 2 years then? Because they give me the number 2 and they're very clear about the number 2. Past 2 months then you've been wanting to move?
Yes, about 2 months.
About 2 months. All right. I'm not seeing the move just yet, though. I feel as if we don't have the right location for you to go to. Does that make sense to you?
I live in the beach and I want to stay in the beach.
Okay.
In the same, I would like to move in the same building.
Right, but we don't have the right location yet. Yes, it has not become available yet. Yes.
Okay.
All right. I don't see the spot for you. You might want to stay in the same building, but I don't know if you're going to stay in that building or another building next to it. But
Okay.
Is there a building next to it? Are there 3 buildings in a row, please?
Yeah.
Is that true? Because I see 3 buildings. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right. So I see it's possible for you to be in one of the other buildings. Okay.
Okay.
All right. But I don't see the move yet. But if I take you into the month of April, they give me the number 4. So that tells me the month of April. I feel by then you have a new spot to go to.
April 4th.
April, the number 4 for the 4th month of the year. So by April, I feel like you're in a new spot or you have your new spot. That's how they make me feel, Claire. And they tell me that it's going to be more comfortable, a little more cozy. And they also are talking about affordability, because we have to look at a particular level of affordability, yes?
Yes.
Okay. But I do see you're going to find the perfect spot. You just have to be patient with this, Claire. Claire, how did you hear about the show?
I love your show. I hear it on 1470 AM.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Have you been listening for a while?
Yes, about 3 weeks.
Oh, well, thank you so much for listening, and we really welcome you to our family, and I trust you're going to continue to listen, yes?
Yes, I will.
Okay. You've got a lot of protection with you from the angels, Claire. I just want you to know that.
Thank you.
All right. So you're never really as alone as maybe you feel at times. I understand this as well, yes?
Okay.
All right, Claire. Thank you so much for calling, honey. God bless you, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're taking your calls here live on WWNN 1470 AM. And I'm going to take a minute to go to my Facebook friends and see what's popping on Facebook tonight, because I want to be sure to give them their time here with us as well. And yes, Brenda, we do have a Facebook message for you. Spirit wants you to know that they're talking to me about financial increase. They're talking to me about a bonus or a raise. There's additional money that's supposed to come for you, Brenda. And when I take this money and I put it in your hand, it seems to come in a lump. That's what makes me feel as if it is a bonus for you, Brenda. And when I look at this bonus money, what happens is they give me the money and they go 1, 2, 3. So it seems to have like 3 numbers to it. So it's not just $50. All right. It's a little bit more. It seems to be a nice little piece of money. And there's this bit of money that will help you move forward for your 2018 year. The money seems to come in soon. So the bonus seems to come between now and March. I don't know if I want to link it to a holiday bonus as much as I want to say between now and March. So I see this additional money coming to you, Brenda. And also, Brenda, Spirit wants me to let you know that the angels are with you, and you have been doing a lot of talking with them, and they are guiding you and working with you. And I'm also feeling that there's a great sense of connectivity in the spiritual realm as well as in the physical realm as you stay connected with your family members. So thank you so much, Brenda, for your Facebook question. We're going to say hi to our Facebook friends here, and we want to see who else has a Facebook question for us tonight. And we welcome your phone calls here on WWNN 1470 AM at 1-888-565-1470. And we want to say hi to Dee. I know Dee has a Facebook question for me. As a question I'd love to answer on the phone if it's possible, 1-888-565-1470, but if I could begin to answer her question, I just want to talk about her business opportunity because she wants to put something together in business. And Dee is asking, is it a good idea? It is a good idea, but we need to have a little more information, Dee, regarding the friend that we want to do it with, because I feel as if we need to make sure we have a clear understanding of who's going to do what task and how we are going to situate the business and how's the division of the funds, division of responsibilities. There are some things that would need to be aligned, and I have a better insight if I have some information on the friend that is going to be a part of this business for you. And we are going to go back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470 in just a moment. But in the meantime, I want to share with all of you the gratitude prayer from Spirit. So let's take a moment and hear what Spirit had to say. I'm grateful. Grateful for all I have. I believe I am grateful, yet am I grateful enough? As humans, sometimes we ask this question. Are you grateful? Well, we're always happy when our requests manifest. But what happens when our requests have not manifested? Are we happy when our prayers are not answered? Spirit asks the question of you. What do you do in those times of doubt and fear? Well, in the world, in the physical world, we are always told we can't always get what we want, yes? Well, what's not coming to us may be God's answer. Perhaps there's something else better than what we are asking for. Sometimes the fact that our desire is not being met is linked to a problem, a stumbling block that's within us, within all of us, not being grateful enough for what we do have, always looking to have something more, something better, something that's not comfortable for us. Well, at times we may not feel as if we're as grateful as we want to be, and we may feel as if we are looking for what's better, but we need to live in the moment of now, and in the moment of now be at peace with what is before us, knowing that where we are and what we are living, what we have attracted to ourselves is a manifestation of our thoughts, our words, and sometimes it's of our self-worth. So we have to go inside and do the work. Do we feel that we deserve to have it all? And if so, how can we have that in our life? And when is it the time for us to connect and be one with the universe and trust that all is well? You see, when we go back to basics and reconnect to soul, Spirit wants us to know that the desires that we feel have gone unanswered will most likely come much more quickly if we just allow it to just have its moment. And do we feel that our requests are reasonable and that's why our requests aren't being met? There is no measure in what's reasonable. You see, in the universe, everything has the opportunity to come to pass because everything that we ask for is a possibility. We just need to give the universe time to connect with us and bring it forth, or if it's not the best choice, give us the understanding as to why. For nothing is impossible when you look at the energy that's around you, and then you look at the energy that fuels the entire universe. Then I ask you this, what is really impossible? Really nothing. Are you grateful for the waiting time? You see, we have to be grateful for the waiting time because the waiting time is the time where we are tested the most. It's in the stillness that we can hear the voice of God. It's in the stillness that we can quell our own thoughts, our own indecision, our own doubts, our own fears, our own insecurity. So at times, we have to do a battle within self and often have to put up quite the fight. But when we release that energy and we trust that this time will pass, amazing things will await us around the corner. You know, everything does happen for a reason. Desires can be met in due time and modifications, and depending on our best interest, it will come even better than we desire. You know the saying, careful what you wish for. The universe is very, very creative. They will bring us what we ask for. We just need to trust that it's coming and ask for what it is we truly want and not focus on what it is that we don't want. Often as humans, we spend a lot of time complaining about what it is we do not want. Embrace the current blessings and let the obstacles be before us and trust that we will find a way through them and around them. And bless the increase with our heart and trust that our heart will always guide us to a gratified life where we will have fulfilled living. Our life is blessed, and we must always remember that life brings about tests. And the tests are only to allow you to become more centered in the creativity that is that of the Creator, and gives you an opportunity to stretch beyond your human intellect, your human conditioning, and know that something magnificent is going to come. Stay connected in gratitude, everyone, because your angels and your guides are always with you. We're going to go right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And I'm going to go to Mariana. And Mariana, she is in Fort Lauderdale. Mariana, how are you this evening?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Great, Mariana. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Just wondering if you see anything about me going back to school soon.
There was a program that you were going to start, but we didn't have everything in order to get that done. Is that correct? Because I feel like we had a start and a stop. Does that make sense to you?
Correct.
Okay. Yes. So when I see the start and I see the stop, I feel like we had a stumbling block, right? There we go. That moment of, I got to sit in gratitude and be grateful for my stumbling block, because I don't feel like everything was aligned to be supportive for you to go to school and be successful. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of chaos is around you. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know how you're going to concentrate right now.
We still need to do it. So
we still need to do it. Yes, I will tell you that it is going to look good, but you need to learn to still your mind and disassociate yourself from the madness that is around you. You understand me?
Yes.
Okay. Because this is what you're doing for you, and you're doing it for your future. And as you support your future, you assist those that you care about, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
I want to bring you baked goods. I feel that there's a woman connected to you and who has passed that used to bake a lot. She used to make a basket of something of baked goods. Does that make any sense to you? Connected to mother's side of the family, please.
Not really.
Okay. I'm going to leave that with you because I'm getting a basket of baked goods, and it looks like cookies, it looks like muffins, it looks like an assortment of baked goods. Unless there's something symbolic of going to a bakery and coming back with a basket of baked goods, that's something you might want to check with family, because it's a strong connection on the mother's side of the family. All right. I can't place the person at this minute, but I'm just being given this basket, and I just need to give it to you because it was handed to me. I also am being made aware of the time for you to start school. You say soon, but it's really between now, March, or June. I feel like there's a couple of different times you can step into a program. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much the time.
Yes.
Right on it.
Yes. So I don't know about January. I'm like, I can't go. Yeah, you're in for January. Something still makes me feel like we're not ready. But if I go to March, I'm like, okay, we got this. We can do this. Okay. paperwork, everything's done, signed, sealed, delivered. We're ready. We're organized. We've got our backpack all ready, and you're ready to jump in. And it's a program that's going to take you a little bit of time, yes? Because they kind of make me feel like 18 months, 2 years. I don't know. I feel like it's going to take a little time. Yes?
It's approximately 18 months. You're
yes. Okay. So this program is going to be good for you, and I think it's going to do wonders for your confidence. Because you were feeling kind of stuck. Yes?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yes. Past 4 years. Oof, we don't want to relive them. Nope. Change the channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
So
Mariana.
I have one more question for you.
Yes. I have a question for you first. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
What are you grateful for?
My kids.
Wonderful.
Their health. Family.
Wonderful. What's your other question, Mariana?
My son. He's been sick. So how do you see him coming up this year?
Okay. Can I have his birthday?
6/18/96.
And I see an interruption in him fulfilling what he wants to do for himself. Is this also true?
Yes.
Okay. I almost feel like he can't be in school or go to school when he wants. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
He actually wants to stop school to do what he wants to do.
Okay. But he still needs to go to school. He needs to finish what he's got to finish. Got to do what he's got to do. Then he can do what he wants to do. But I'm in breath. I'm in breathing. I'm in lungs. I'm in chest. I feel like he's got some issues in the lung area as well. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, he's been going to a cardiac doctor, actually.
Okay. So because I'm in the chest, I'm in the lungs, and the breath, and the breathing, and Okay, hold on. It's going to. Were they talking about a procedure, please? We have to seal something up, please, because I want to seal it up. I want to seal it up. I want to seal it up here.
He's supposed to have a knee procedure coming up soon. This month or next month.
Okay. Next month, I think.
That's when he wants it done, next month.
Next month, yes. Listen to the kid, please. Okay. Next month. All right, my dear. But he will be fine.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And how did you hear about the show?
I actually listened to your show on my way home from work.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, we appreciate your listening and your calling in, and keep us posted on your son, and tell him 2018 brings him a lot of opportunities, and he will be able to do what he wants to do eventually. Tell him Sarah Spiritual said so. Okay.
I will.
Thank you, honey. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're coming right back to the phone lines. We're in Michigan. We're in Delray. We are all across the nation. So thank you for listening. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different.
For the most extensive multicultural array array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
From time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station or the Beasley Broadcast Group.
standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a
Oh, yeah, we got a movie playing on in a different theater, but we're here live on WNN 1470 AM 95.3, The Talk, and we're spiritually speaking with all of you. And me, Sarah Spiritual. I just love when we get to have messages from the heavens and see what's going on in life. And on this Thanksgiving Eve, no matter what you're doing, be sure to stay in gratitude and say hi to all the loved ones on the other side. You know, they're always with us. They're just a little breath away, always right there by our sides. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Joe, and Joe is in Michigan. Joe, how are you this evening?
I'm fine, Sarah. It's Jill.
Oh, Jill. Hi, Jill. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jill. And what are you grateful for on this wonderful Thanksgiving Eve?
I was actually up in my hayloft throwing down hay for my horses tonight, talking to my mom, telling her how grateful I was for every wonderful experience she gave me in my life.
Yes. And when I go to your mom's energy, Jill, the first thing I'm made aware of is her inability to breathe. Yes? Was there difficulty in breath before she passed? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Was she on oxygen or something, please?
Yes, she was.
All right. Because I get this energy like I can breathe now.
What?
So she can breathe now. It's like she takes this big breath. You know, you're throwing bales of hay, talking to her, and she's like, I can breathe, right? She's free. She's not frail, because I feel like right before she passed, she got very, very frail. Is that true?
Oh, yes.
Like she was like almost skeleton, like skin and bones almost. This is what she makes me feel like, right? And she shows herself as strong as and intensely connected to Earth as you are. This is how she was. She was like an earth woman, yes?
Yes.
Okay, Mom liked to play in the dirt. What is up with that? She didn't care.
Did the horses together our entire lives.
Well, she didn't care if she got dirty. That's what she's telling me. You know, like dirt under the fingernails. Oh, you know, so she'd probably be looking at my manicure going, what are you wasting your time for, Sarah, right? So your mom has this wonderful energy, and she makes me aware of trees, flowers, and hills. She liked to see trees in the distance, hills or mountains, and then she loves flowers. Does she used to like to have flower beds somewhere outside in front of the house or off to the side? Is that what I'm seeing there?
The house that we had in Pines Lake, our very first house in New Jersey. Okay. She used to plant petunias, and every spring she would plant pansies, petunias.
Okay.
She always put bulbs down, lilies of the valley. And
beautiful.
So
that's what she's showing me. She's showing me that house then.
Yeah.
And was there like a little hilly, and was there nice trees in the background? Yes.
There were two big, beautiful willow trees.
All right.
And it was the house sort of sat down, and when you looked out the front door or the windows on that side of the house, I guess it would have been the east side of the house. There was kind of, the house sat down and it was kind of up a hill.
Perfect.
So you went down a hill into our driveway.
So you see, I just went to see your house that your mom used to be with you at. See, so she gives me that information. She brings us this peace, this love, this light. And I don't know, but why is she making me feel like there's a birthday anniversary coming up or just past? It's like right in this time frame, please.
Let me think.
Whose birthday coming up or something? There's a birthday coming up? Because
her birthday is coming up, the 21st of December.
Okay, because she's making me feel there's a birthday, anniversary, something important coming up, all right? So she was born 12/21, so she gives me that as a marker in time. She says that the injustice will work itself out. There's an injustice, and it's going to work itself out. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I actually, life leads you on a path for reasons, and coming to Michigan, I've been through a lot of legal battles, right?
Okay.
Well, more things have happened to me. The first farm I bought down, fortunately, burnt down to the ground before I ever was able to move my horses in it. But in the process of that, it caused me to meet a man whose son is one of the 7 trust litigators in the United States, and he has actually started to go back through some of the things that were done to us in mediation.
Okay.
And he feels that there are claims there.
Yes. And the justice going to come. So the injustice will be undone is what she's making me feel, okay? So that's her message to you. Tiresome, tedious process. I don't know that it's going to happen bam, bam overnight, but she's there and she's championing the justice that is to come for this. So you just persevere, Jill. That's what she wants you to know, to persevere. Because she's free. She can breathe.
I feel very strongly that I just am being called home to New Jersey. Like everything, it's been very difficult here. I can't get help to run a business.
Right. Well, isn't it interesting? But look at this. Here's the confirmation, sweetheart. You getting called to New Jersey, and what does your mom show me? The picture of a house that was in New Jersey. So that's further confirmation. You see that our loved ones on the other side, our angels or guides, they're always guiding us.
Championing that, yeah.
Yes. So she's going to lead you back there. Yes.
Yes. Well, thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
And I'm grateful for you. And I mean, I have a million things to be grateful for.
And you will always be blessed, Jill. It may not have always been easy, but they assure me that you'll always be blessed.
I feel that's like I'm a bit concerned at the moment about some monetary things, but Spirit keeps telling me not to let the words that were said to me worry me, that it's going to be okay, that things are going to be better than I can imagine. That's what I'm hearing, and I suppose I need some confirmation.
The money will flow. The money always manages to flow, right? You just, every once in a while, just gets caught up in a drain pipe somewhere, and we just got to kind of flush it out, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's about control, Jill. I just want you to know that the purse strings and the puppeteers are just playing with the strings of life. That's all it is. It's manipulation of current. Currency is energy. Okay?
Yes. Oh, I gotcha.
So you just see the current flowing like the river that's flowing in the current that leads to the ocean, and it's infinite, yes? See the flow. I am in the universal flow of abundance. Therefore, all that is abundant flows to me with ease and grace. Every aspect of life comes to me. That's what you see. And if you just see it in the energy form, it will come.
Yes.
It will come faster than you even realize. And it's not this sense of worry. It's just you've got to allow it to come. And sometimes we've got to let things go to let something else come. It's okay. Let it go. If you have to walk away from something, walk away from it. It doesn't matter. Trust it's going to come to pass.
I'm wondering if I'm just going to have to walk away from the farm that I'm currently at.
Well, I think you're going to be able to make something happen there, but
oh, that's good.
There'll be a transition, yes?
Yeah. That's something we can discuss. You have to call me back sometime. I have to have a private session with you soon.
Yes. I think you're on my list, so I'm sure we'll be getting you on the schedule. All right?
All right,
Jill, thank you so much for your call, honey. God bless you, and happy Thanksgiving. And I'm so grateful that your mom came through and that we're able to have her there. All right?
Me too.
All right, thank you. All right, bye. God bless you.
Bye. God bless you. Thank you.
And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. I'm so glad that we have Jill from Michigan, and we were able to make that direct connect to her mother. And I'm going to go to Delray Beach. I've got Nancy on the line. Nancy, how are you this evening?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Nancy. And how can Spirit and I be of assistance to you?
I've been struggling for the past 2 years because I care for a family member, and I took on that
responsibility. Yes.
Yes. And I just wanted to find out what was in the future for me, and if things were going to let up anytime soon.
Well, basically, Spirit shows me that you're almost like a prisoner in your life. You're kind of stuck right there. Yes, we cannot make many choices for self. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But Spirit tells me this is something you're doing from your heart. I just get the sense that you didn't realize quite what you signed up for, because I feel like once you said, hey, this is what I'm doing, everyone else backed up. It's like you're on your own now. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's for my mom that she suffered a stroke, and well, my sister is not really. It's not that she backed up, but my sister has never been very close with my mom. So
I know it's all on you. It's all on you.
So it's all on me. Yes.
Okay.
And it is more than I thought it was going to be.
Right. And Mom is very. She's not very strong right now either, right?
No. I mean, I feel like she's losing her memory now, but I mean, at least I have her. I mean, she has limited mobility on her left side, but besides that, she's pretty sharp.
Yes. All right. So when I see this mobility, I see an increase, but I'm also feeling like there's a little slurness in the speech as well. Yes, here on the side of the face.
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay,
but I mean, like I said, like her memory, she's always been very sharp, and now lately I feel like her memory is, she goes through her moments.
Right.
Like her memory sometimes is going now.
Well, the old gray mare just ain't what she used to be, right? She's getting up there, right?
Yeah.
So you want to trust that she is as sharp as she can be. I feel like the brain was affected by the stroke, that the memory lapses have to do with the stroke, not because this is a predisposition of what was going to be Mom's journey, okay?
No, because she's I think she's sharper than me,
yes.
But I think it affected her, the side of her memory.
It does. Like it's selective what it disconnects from, all right? But I want you to know that she has made a strong recovery from this. It's just that she's not able to do everything for herself yet, yes? All right. This will begin to change for you, but Spirit takes me out. I feel like you're going to get some assistance to help Mom so that you can go back to life, yes? Because I feel like you've given up everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like we're going to get a caretaker or someone who's going to assist you. That's not yet, but I feel like you've made calls, you've made connections. We're starting to branch out to see where we can have some assistance in caring for Mother. Yes?
I decided to do it myself, and but financially, I'm not able to get a caretaker
yet. You haven't made the right call.
Unless,
I'm telling you.
I would like to. For my career, or for me to grow in prosperity wise.
You will. And you will.
So I can be able to provide that for her, have somebody care for her, because I'm really reluctant to, take her to somewhere.
Well, no, you're not going to take her somewhere. I just feel like someone's going to come assist you, or you're going to have a nurse's aide stay with her for periods of time so that you can go back to life a bit more. I'm also seeing work, business for you. I'm seeing you starting some kind of business, that this downtime has gotten you thinking about other things and taken you out of the rat race of life. So when I take you out into the 2018 year. I take you out into the month of September. I know that sounds far away, but then things are on a pace where it's more manageable, more enjoyable for you. There's more balance for you in the energy of life. All right, Nancy?
All right.
Your mom is, she's a funny lady, too. She has a kind of offbeat sense of humor, yes?
A little bit of dry sarcasm.
Yes, I see her. That's what I mean, yeah. Yeah. So she's very much in gratitude for you, my dear. And Nancy, what are you grateful for on this Thanksgiving Eve?
I'm grateful for her because I was a single parent, and if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I would be.
Well, there.
Because she's helped me a lot.
So now you get to pay it forward and give it back to her, you see. Life is full circle, my darling.
Exactly.
So on this Thanksgiving, I wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. And I'm going to send the angels to infuse your mom with health so she's stronger than ever, sharper than a tack, and, well, sarcastic as ever. All right?
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. And thank you for following the show and calling in. I greatly appreciate
Have
you.
a good evening.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Likewise. Bye.
I am grateful. I'm grateful for every moment on this earth. I'm grateful for the people I have in my life and those who are no longer in my circle. I'm grateful for every laugh, every smile, every accomplishment, and every loss. I embrace the challenges with which define my character, my disappointments, my pain, even my tears, for they too represent my growth. I'm grateful for my family, my friends, my colleagues, and even my enemies, for they too are life's blessings and lessons. I am in awe and gratitude of this vast, beautiful world. It is truly amazing to see the sunrise in the horizon, an ocean's wave crash upon the sea and touch the sand. It is awesome to see the rocks and a butterfly fly. I stand in amazement of all that is, and I stand in amazement of all that is yet to come. I wait for greatness to come of every happening, for I am grateful. I do not mourn those things that do not come to pass, because greatness can be found in the simplest of moments, even if I think it was not the way I imagined. I pray for the simplicity of life. I pray for peace, purity of heart. I pray that the world will stand in gratitude for all that surrounds it. I am grateful. I am grateful for the people who have mentored me, taught me, shared. I'm grateful for the people who have, well, let me stand on my own and told me I could do it. And I am grateful for those who thought it was impossible, because you gave me all the reason why I had to show you it was possible. Because I am grateful for the divine essence of the Creator that flows through me, flows through you, and flows through all of us. You see, that is the essence of energy that allows the impossible to be possible. And I am grateful for the flow of abundance that touches every aspect of life. And I'm grateful for the opportunities that the hands are open to receive. And I'm grateful for the same hands that know when it's time to let something go. I'm grateful in anticipation for that which has yet to come to me. And I'm grateful for all the blessings that have yet to come to you, because they too wait in grateful anticipation for you to invite them to come in, and for you to stand in love and light and peace and harmony, and to honor yourself and to honor the essence in everyone else. For each individual upon this earth is important, because we were all created in the same light, the same love, and the same energy that fuels an entire universe. So I am grateful for all that is around us and all that abounds. And I'm grateful for all of my listeners here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 The Talk, and my listeners in Atlanta on 1100 AM, and all across the nation. I am grateful for all of you and my friends on Facebook. And I'm grateful for everyone who assists me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and everyone who has assisted me on this journey of taking the light and bringing it forth so that we can pass it forward like the torch of greatness, love, and light. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Talk 1470 is WW